Hello everyone, I'm Joanne. Welcome to my craft room. I am an affiliate for Spellbinders and Scrapbook.com. There are links below for you to click on, and when you do that and place an order, I do receive a small commission at no cost to you. I wanted to make a fractured card, so I thought that this was so much fun to do with the paper rose pattern paper that Spellbinders was nice enough to send me. I'm also using these Spellbinders Floral Friendship chipboard frames, but these are no longer available. And I have to tell you, in my last video with the stitched die of the month, this glimmer plate is also not available anymore, and I didn't know that, so I'm happy to have it, but I'm sorry that I used something that was not available. But there are plenty of other hot foil plates that are diagonal, or Simon Hurley has the modern lines, something like that, that you can use also. So I just wanted to update you on that. Okay, this is so simple to do. Very, very easy. I'm using, now all of these chipboard, these little pieces right here, this is still available from the Floral Friendship. I found that, and there's a link below for that. I'm using the background here, I'm using from the 12 by 12 paper rose collection here, the Candy Kisses. Remember, on the advertisement on the front of the page where it has, or of the packet, where it has the little advertising up here, on the back side of it, this was so ingenious, on the back side of it is all these wonderful sentiments. Look at that, in all kinds of fonts. So I just wanted to remind you of that. That comes with the 12 by 12 pack of paper. And then I'm also using the 6 by 6, a few pieces from the 6 by 6 pack of paper. Now, I know you're like, well, they're the same. Well, no, they're a little bit different. Like the dots on the 6 by 6 are smaller and more, spaced together than the ones on the 12 by 12. So they are a little bit different. So I wanted to show you that. And then I'm using this beautiful paper right here. I love this Spellbinders paper. This is the first time I had ever ordered. It's 100-pound cardstock, Happy Day assortment pack. And so I'm just using the pink to go around my card right there. And I've watched so many people do this, and I was like, wow, I wonder if I could do it. Well, it's very easy. I'm using a piece of pattern paper here for the back from the 12 by 12 collection, the Candy Kisses from the basics from the paper rose. And then I had these little pieces right here. They're 2 by 2. They will be glued in the center right here. Okay, that's what I use. This was scrap. Okay, so I love this little blue side, right? So let's go ahead and glue this down. This piece right here is 5.5 by 4 1/4. So it's the full front of a card. Now you want to work on this before you mount it to your project. So you really want to work on it prior to mounting it on your card base. So here we go. Let's go ahead and glue this down. And we're going to glue this down on like a little diamond, just like so. Okay. Now here are my pieces from what I put this together with. And you could also do this with some pattern paper. I thought it came out pretty with the pink, but you're going to see why I put the frame. Now, like I said, those frames are not available. First, we're going to come up here, okay? And you want this to meet right here at this junction right there. You want that to meet nicely. So, but I know there's chipboard frames all over the place, and this is just, the opening was 2 by 2. It was perfect, and honestly, the color, I couldn't believe the color was perfect together. So I thought, let me use what I have. I know many of you probably have that Floral Friendship collection. So here we go there. Now we're going to come down this way. So like the first one, don't come all the way out to the end, okay? You just want to come to the end of your little square, whatever that you put in the middle. You could use a piece of white cardstock, anything like that, anything you want. So right here, we're going to come out that way. And you just let these things touch. Like I said, I thought that this was complicated, and it's not. This is so easy. You could make a million of these. What a great way, too, to use pattern paper, right? So just like that. Now this one will come all the way down to the end. Okay, and just make sure that it's right up against whatever little square that you put in the center. Just like that. Okay, so much fun. And then this one comes right here. And this is why, sorry, you wanted to get that really perfect right to here. And if it's not, honestly, just overlap it the least little bit so that it looks absolutely perfect. But you don't want any of the pattern paper from underneath showing through, okay? Very simple. Look at how quick this came together. Just like that. Just make sure that it touches. Everything touches nicely. Okay? Now we're just going to flip it over and cut these pieces off. Come right up to your paper and just give it a snip. Very simple. And fast. When you use pattern paper, things go very fast. So there's that. I'm just going to throw these little scraps away. And now, look at how pretty. That's even pretty just the way it is, right? But we're going to step it up just a little bit. In this square, okay, or in this angle, on the upper right side, I'm going to put another piece of pattern paper. I want to look at these roses. Yeah, I think it'll just come right like that. That's good. The other one has bows, and I wanted to make sure that the bows go the right way. So just like that. And just, you know, like, it's like a puzzle piece. Just fit it in there like a puzzle. So this one has these bows right here, but I don't know, like, are they on the bottom here or are they on the top? Does it matter? Probably not. So I'm just going to place it like this. And I'm going to put the, but if you do have directional paper, watch it when you do these corners, that's all. I'm just going to put this right in here. We're almost done. And because I'm using things that are already pre-cut, that are die cuts already. Let's see, I think I forgot to put a piece of foam on the back of this. Let me just get my foam right here while that glue is setting. I'm going to put that right there on that butterfly. Okay. I already put it on my sentiment. Okay. Now flip it over again. And, whoop, I did need those scissors. And now I'm just going to cut these out right up to the card. So simple. Watch how cute this looks when I flip it over. I'm just going to come in and notch this just a little bit. And just turn. I don't want to cut it short, okay? I'd rather let it hang over at first and then cut it a little bit more, but you don't want it to be short. Just like that. Look how easy that is. Isn't that wonderful? That's so fantastic. Okay. I'm going to take my little frame here. This is a chipboard frame, and luckily the opening is 2 by 2, and look at how that blue matches this so wonderfully. And I love the addition of the little gold. Now, these are adhesive backed, but I'm still going to add some glue to it. I noticed with my other one that I needed to add a little bit of glue to give it some help because of the chipboard. And just like this, make sure that none of my pink is showing. in there. I took my little sentiment, think happy thoughts. And this came from all of those pieces. And it's gold. This needs some weight on it. Just for it to sit. Just for a second. I've been having a blast with this Paper Rose Candy Kisses collection. I want to make a little flip book, but I have some other work for Spellbinders to do over the next couple of days. So I will get to that, but I don't know when. Now my little butterfly here on a little angle. And we've got a card. Thank you so much for watching my really fast and easy fracture card. Now I'm going to add this to my card base. That's how easy that was. And the strips are 1/4 inch. I think I forgot to say that. The strips are I just cut them at 1/4 inch of that pink. I'm just going to put that right there on the front. Love liquid glue. You know I need the wiggle room. There we go. Perfect. And I am going to put some weight on this after I turn the camera off. That glue just has to dry. There we go. Look at how adorable that fracture card is. So these are 1/4 inch, okay, strips, very easy. If you wanted them thinner, that would be great at 1/8 inch, but you might not be able to put a frame on it like this. You know, so it all depends. And then you don't have to leave these like this. You could put more paper on these and just trim it back the way that I did. But I thought that that looked really cute with those in the corner. And then I love polka dots, and I know you guys do too. If you're a crafter, you love polka dots. All of us do, I do believe. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time.